Hello everybody and welcome back to the Dark Souls 2 playthrough. My name is James, also known as Bish, and we've got a nice special guest with us today, my friend Nathan. Hello there.
Hello.
Good day to you, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Very good, very good. Nathan's just going to be just by the side of us, just sort of just doing a bit of extra commentary with us, and yeah, I haven't done a episode in a couple of days because I have been planning a Christmas song for charity, so I've been very busy.
Very busy.
Very busy.
Very busy. Very busy.
So last time we were in Shrine of Amana. We just come back from King Vendrick's castle, and I said to you guys to stock up on arrows. So there's a reason why.
Because you're gonna need them.
Yeah, because I'm damn right gonna need them. This place is a bastard, and the reason why is because those two aren't too bad. Okay, those two are okay. I think there's actually 3 of them there. There is.
And to count Bishop, I think there might be 4.
There's only 3 there. There's 3 there.
All right,
There's 3 there. But there is also these ones here that we found in the last episode. So, would help if I clip my timer, wouldn't it really? So in this area, we're actually not too bad because these guys, there's 3 of them, but obviously we don't want to attack all 3 of them at the same time. So what I like to do is archer them and take these guys out by range as best as possible before they get to you. Take them one at a time, because if you do it that way, it is much simpler than doing it when you have loads of people on you at the same time. Oh dear. Oh,
Come on. You need to put the shot up a bit.
No, it's not that. It's because my my bow's range isn't far enough, so I have to come a bit closer. There we go.
That or you need to level up your range.
It's not that, actually. Inside this game, basically what happens is it's all to do with the weapon. So, for instance, actually I'm not sure actually. I think maybe the range does increase when you level up your weapons, but
like
even
your dexterity and stuff.
Yeah, it does. I think it does level up with dexterity. At least the attack power does. At least anyway. Oh god, this controller is going mental at me.
It's going green.
I've got a see-through green controller, so sort of every single time someone hits me, it sort of spazzes out green. So
it's a good job I don't have epilepsy.
So I've just turned it off because it's a pain in the arse to see it all the time while you're trying to play the game at the same time. I'll get you to play a little bit of this in a minute, actually, as well, because it'll be fun to see. Oh god, I didn't expect him to come at me at all.
It'd be fun to see how I play the game. I'm a noob.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. It will be fun to see. It will be fun to see, I must admit, because this is one of the later areas of the game, so it's sort of. I'd say personally, this is probably one of the hardest areas in the game. It's not unbelievably difficult, but it's has got some pretty difficult parts to it. It's the next area in a minute that we're going to have a bit of a problem with, because, well, you'll find out. I absolutely hate them. But let's continue on anyway. In this corner, where that guy was guarding. Ding! You get a dragon charm. Dragon charms are, well, not really that great, let's face it. I mean, yeah, that's the mark. Which one is it now? It's that one, dragon charm. Cures poison and greatly restores HP. It's quite slow and it takes a while to actually to do much with it. So I'm just going to take this guy out from range so I don't get hit by its stupid armor thing again like last time. I think it's last time I rolled into it like an idiot. So these guys, just for you, Nathan, basically, you see how they've got fireflies over their head?
Yeah.
And basically what happens is they... Can you hear... Well, you can't hear the singing in the background, but no. You know that lady that we saw at the start of the episode?
Yeah, I do. I remember the lady.
Yeah, basically what they do is they sing and they sort of soothe the monsters. And stops them from basically attacking you unless you get close to them. So really nice actually. It's a cool little effect. I saw a message in this area I honestly, it just
There's
it's
a gap
so
there.
so unbelievably, it is so unbelievably childish. But yeah, there was like a sign here saying something like, oh god, what was it now? It was something like enter hole here or something like that. It was just something sexual, so stupid sort of thing. And it was just, it made me laugh, but it was so bad. Some people, the messaging system is quite, it's quite difficult to actually say stuff inside the messaging system in this game, because you're sort of, oh shit, I forgot about that. You're sort of limited, but but some people's like things that they can do is just, it's just amazing. I'll quickly show you the messaging system actually, because I don't even think I've ever used it inside this playthrough. Saying that, see, my message system, I can't do it. I think that is probably because I am near enemies. It wouldn't surprise me. Now I've got my gain quite high up on this with this microphone tonight, because obviously I'm recording 2 people, not just 1. So more than likely you're probably going to hear my controller. So I apologise for that. But the reason why this area is so unbelievably annoying is these guys here.
So, mages, basically.
Yeah, they're arseholes. And the reason why they are arseholes is because their tracking is just insane.
It's a very pretty place.
It is. It's a really nice area, isn't it, actually? I really like this place. So watch this guy's... This tracking on this guy is just unbelievable. Like, if I just moved around...
Yeah.
Look at that. It's so stupid. And if you're not careful, you can get trapped by quite a few of these, because there's quite a few of them in the next area in a minute.
There's a guy in the lake there.
There is a guy in the lake there. I'm going to go with you and grab this item first, though. Staff of Amana. Ah, nice. So I think we've actually just gotten there a quite rare staff. Obviously quite rare drop. I don't know whether, because I don't think that one has ever actually dropped me this staff before ever. So yeah, I think that is. I don't even think I've ever had this staff. Spell damage modifier while human. That's clever. So when you're human, you get an extra bonus to magic damage. That's pretty cool. There is a really nice spear in this area, which I'll show you in just a second, actually. Just make sure we don't get killed by this guy. I hate that sideward slash that you can do against these guys, because obviously because they're so small, it misses it every time. It's so annoying.
It's because it's just the game mechanics, isn't it? The battle system mechanics.
It's a bit of a pain, really, I must admit. Sometimes it can be a bit of a pain. So, if you use a Ferrous Lockstone here, we will have access to this little room here, which opens up if you hit it. And we shall get, I wouldn't say it's the best weapon when it comes to halberds, but it is a very clever halberd, and I'll show it you. Really, probably, well, I'd probably say one of the coolest halberds in the game, at least, anyway. Whether I definitely won't be able to use it because I haven't got the stats for it, but I can still show it you. Where is it? It'll be a little bit further down, won't it? There it is.
Oh wow!
So this is the halberd, Helix halberd, it's called, and wait until you attack it until attack. Oh, wait, look at this.
Oh wow!
How cool is that?
That's cool.
It's sort of just like a stabbing motion.
It's just like, get over here.
Kinda, yeah. Okay, that is so cool. So you've got your normal attacks. Obviously, I would be able to. I can't. Obviously, you'd be able to attack a lot faster than this if you had the stats. But I obviously haven't, because I am a strength build, not a dex build.
So if you had a high dex, you'd be a lot faster with the spear.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. I have got the stats for it. Sorry, I apologise. I have got the stats for it. Otherwise, I
wouldn't be able to thrust like that.
Oh no, you'd still be able to do all that stuff. It wouldn't be as fast.
Yeah.
So I guess that is actually the main speed of the weapon, but I've never really used it 100%. Have I? Did I change this guy to dex or something? No, I haven't. I just got 20 dex. Okay, that's cool. So it needs. Oh wow. Okay, so it needs 16 strength and 20 dexterity, which is really not that bad actually. It's quite a based, all around based weapon actually. However, it scales on a D with dexterity, so it's actually not a really great dexterity weapon. Actually, saying that. That's interesting. That's kind of weird. Let's change back to our bastard sword for now, anyway. So yeah, I like this place. I love the design, but I think the one thing that I never really liked about this place was the boss fight. The boss is just, ugh, a bit of a pain, and you'll see why. Hopefully this episode, it shouldn't take me too long to get through this area. That's of course if I can aim properly and actually be able to do this properly. There we go. So there's another one over there. So you've got to be really careful. If you're just new to this area, then obviously you're probably going to get hit by a lot of the traps inside the area. And it just gets quite overwhelming. It's a bit of a pain, really. Yeah. I must have it said, because it can be quite difficult. Here we go. Hey.
Well, it can be difficult if you're not used to playing the game as well.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But by this time, usually you're quite far ahead in the game, so you sort of know what you're doing. In this here,
wooden
it's
door.
completely
All right,
locked.
Kingdom Hearts.
It does look a bit Kingdom Heartsy, actually. Well done. I didn't even see that, but yeah, it is a little bit Kingdom Hearts, actually. Yeah, from the first game, sort of.
The first game when you go in the cave.
Yeah.
And there's the roots around the
door.
door.
Damn right. Yeah, fucking hell, that's crazy. That room can only be unlocked
if you have a keyblade.
Probably. Yeah, it won't be surprised me. Can only be unlocked if you have done a certain action in the game, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because it is a big fat spoiler. So
kill the dragon.
Kill the dragon.
Kill the dragon. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, that anime. So if you come rushing at the at this magic guy, you would have been attacked by this guy as well. So you've got to watch out.
I don't like them.
These guys are
ogres, I think they're called.
Yes.
And I hate their body slams. They do.
Basically, the idea of these guys is if you get behind them,
you can deal more damage.
Oh god, he actually didn't do it that time. No. Oh god.
You're getting owned. Yep,
oh dear. Right, basically, with those guys, well, usually anyway, for some reason it didn't do it that time, but usually what happens is if you get behind them to whereabouts their tail is, they only ever use a sort of a like they sort of sit back on you sort of thing. It's really weird. You can repeatedly make them do that over and over again, and you'll have no problems basically. So once again, this is the only problem with this area is if you do make a small mistake like that, you've got to go all the way back around again.
I encountered the ogre was just before the woman's hot.
Yes, the tutorial area. Yeah. Yes, there's I've done I started a hardcore playthrough of this game where basically I limited myself to a set amount of I think it was no stats. I couldn't level up. I think it was no shield, no armor. And just basically made the game a lot harder for myself, and obviously, of course, that stops you from using a lot of weapons as well, obviously, and as of such, I was struggling even on the first monster sort of thing, just really quite difficult, but it was really fun. I was really enjoying that, and I probably will resume that series at some point. Because I really enjoyed it. I was actually really enjoying that series. The only problem with, of course, that series is I accidentally deleted some of the content that I did. It was the pursuer boss that we fought inside this playthrough, and I died probably around about 15 to 20 times, I think, something like that.
Oh wow!
I was literally just doing jump cuts every 10 seconds, basically, and the reason why was because I was going. It's so unbelievably weird how one small little thing in a boss fight can make you lose. I was doing it, and I was going left instead of right, dodging left instead of right, and I thought it was helping, but it actually was not, even in the slightest bit. It turns out that if you go left instead of right on the pursuer boss, you have a far less chance of winning the boss fight, really, basically. And obviously with no shield, it's even harder, obviously, because you've got to dodge every hit. And yeah, it was really difficult, and it was testing my patience so much, but it was so fun. It was so much fun to do. I guess the only reason why I stopped doing the series was generally because I lost my content. I was a bit of an idiot and deleted it
all.
Yeah, basically. So you don't actually even have to kill this guy, so I'm just going to go ahead and run past him. Don't even need to do it. So we're just going to screw that guy. Now, inside this room
Did you just go past a bonfire?
No, actually, no. No, this is probably one of the reasons why this area is quite difficult, is the bonfires are quite spread out. So, sort of back to the old Dark Souls days, when it was the first Dark Souls. It was like so difficult. It was so difficult, Dark Souls.
Very difficult.
So if I just use my Humanity Restore here, I will be able to summon Felicia the Brave. She's quite tanky, actually. She's quite a good phantom. And usually what I like to do is I like to clear out the area up to the boss fight first before summoning her. So she's got full health for the boss fight. But this time around, we're just going to summon her and hope for the best that she doesn't die. She can use potions. She can heal herself. But this is one of the reasons why this area is so tricky. It's because these guys here, and obviously you've got melee guys attacking at the same time. You can't go up here like this. You have to go around, so you've got to use a shield. And as soon as that other mage sees you, then you've got to have to contend with two. So you want to take out one as quickly as possible. Stay behind these. Heal yourself. And then go in for the kill. So yeah, this area is quite tricky. I love the design of this area, but
I like the design of the enemies as well.
Yeah, the enemy design is good as well. So there's actually 4 mages in this area, and I'm going to push forward here and try and take them out. Only, of course, what the hell? Oh, she fell off the map.
How?
You've got to be very careful in this area because there are little points that you don't see.
There are like potholes and stuff.
Yeah, stuff like that. And of course, you can fall down them, so you've got to be very, very careful. So this guy here. So now I've brought these 2 in. Now the only problem with this area here is you've got these 2 attacking you.
Yeah.
And that guy.
Hello, that guy. He's got a lot of tongue. It's rather sinister.
Oh, that was close. Heal quick. Heal.
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons monsters, yeah. Big massive tongues. Bloody hell. So this girl here that's coming up to me now, she actually heals the other guys. So if you're trying to kill these from range, then you're going to have a hell of a lot of problems. Because she just heals, basically.
Does she not attack?
She doesn't, no. She's just, all she is a healer, basically. So she's a bit useless, but at the same time, she's also a pain in the arse. Now, that way is to the next boss, to the next bonfire. However, this way there is a secret key. And, I say a secret key, sorry, a secret ring, shall I say, what am I about? And it's been guarded by another one of our best friends.
Hello.
Hello, best friend.
Oh, look, it's Shrek, the ogre.
Shrek. So let's try and get behind this one this time. There we go. So he'll continue to do that. If we stay behind him, he should just do the exact same things over and over. And if you're in trouble, just try and dodge out the way, which didn't happen to me that time. It just
because he backed you up against the wall.
Yeah. So you got to be really careful.
Be wary of your surroundings.
Oh dear. I'm glad that he didn't hit me there. Obviously, we've got quite a lot of souls here, so we don't want to die.
Wow, that is a lot of souls. Didn't even look at them. Not only that, you've still got the itemed ones as well, haven't you?
What's that, sorry?
The item, like, soul things that give you more souls. Like
The
undead soul, lost soul.
Oh, the one, yeah, the ones in my inventory. Yeah. The life ring +2. It's not a great ring, but it's yeah, it's okay. It doesn't give you much health, to be honest.
+2 to be exact.
Well, it's the +2 ring, but it's not a good enough amount of health to really be used as a pretty decent ring, in my personal opinion anyway. Maybe there are other people out there that are using it, maybe they're using it for PvP and stuff maybe, but me personally, I'm not really a massive fan of the ring, but I just want to show you guys where it is and sort of
mushrooms.
Go exploring a bit. So these guys, again, after what happened last time, we don't want the same thing happening again, so stay away from that.
Stun spot.
Luckily for us, we're right next to a bonfire, so luckily we are all good to go.
Whoa, what the hell's that?
That is a bigger version of it, and basically you've got to kill it by range instead, because obviously...
So you can't throw bombs at it?
Yeah, you can throw bombs at it, yeah. Anything ranged is fine.
I'd incinerate it.
Gotta try and stay away from it, otherwise it will just break your armor. Basically, that's what they do. That orange stuff basically degrades your armor.
Oh.
Until the point where it breaks, and if it breaks, then you have to go and repair your armor, which is a pain in the bum.
And costs a lot of souls.
And does cost a bit. Well, not a lot of souls, but enough souls to set you back a bit. So, guys, this next area is probably one of the worst. If you go into the middle and try and attack these guys, you'll get a phantom summoned. And he is a mage. A damn good one at that. I'm not going to do this, though, however. I'm going to make this... I'm going to go the cheap way. I'm going to go around like this.
Oh, thank God for that. I thought you were going to say, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to make Nathan do this. Whew.
I might make you do the boss fight, actually.
What? Dude, you got better chance of doing it yourself.
Yeah, probably, but probably not at the same time, because this boss fight is a pain in the arse. So we're actually right next to the boss, actually. We're actually there. Oh, God.
Is that the boss?
No, yeah, that's the boss just there, yeah.
Just sat down, crying.
And close this, so that they don't get to me. So this is actually another Milfanito, the lady that we found earlier, but she's she looks like she's been battered and bruised.
She looks like she didn't pay her pimp.
Pimp. See, now, what I really like about this is when you press A on her. Oh, let me show you.
Hey up. What happened there?
She disappears. Up as well. So, to me, that's rather she's just a spirit. Or that's like you sending her, like, to heaven sort of thing. It's kind of weird. Oh my God, my armor, look at it.
Setting her to rest.
Yeah, kind of.
Peace.
Yeah. I need to really badly use a repair powder. Oh, thank God, that actually does your armor as well. Good, I didn't even know that. I thought repair powder only did whatever you've got in your inventory, on your right weapon sort of thing. But turns out that I was wrong. Let's go down here then. Let's see if we can find some people to summon. I don't think we will, by the looks of things, because this boss fight, you rarely find someone to summon. It's a bit of a pain, actually. This boss fight, I just hate it. Oh, I guess I've got no choice. Let's just do it. I've literally got no good stuff that I can use against it as well. Okay, let's just use a green blossom. Let's just do it. Let's just bite the bullet.
Let's take this bitch on. Oh my god, it's the face of Bo.
So this boss is a giant frog.
With well, 2 sets of arms and a human face. It's kind of creepy.
It is a bit of a weird boss, I must have it said.
It's more like a chestnut. And obviously when its head and arms are in the mouth.
Frickin' hell, he's never done a 5-hit combo like that before. That is unbelievable. I know this guy's got some pretty devastating hits, but I never knew he could do a 5-hit combo like that. That is... That was devastating. So this is the idea. Try not to get hit by that. Try not to hit his like, I guess you could say foreskin, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh god! Yeah, I forgot you could do that.
I wonder if you can if you deal more damage to his tail.
I don't think so, no. His face is, I think, is his primary.
Yeah, because he hides it whenever you attack.
He's got a bit more moves than this, by the way. This is just... He's giving me a really easy fight, actually, which is not something that he usually does. Usually he can be a massive pain. Wow, I've killed him. That was impressive. He hasn't even shown me half of his moves. He does like spitting out water moves. He does loads of different things. And that time around, he really just gives us a nice, easy fight, which is kind of nice, actually. I'm okay with that. So he's just given us a weapon called the Key to the Embedded. Guys, for those of you that have been following, obviously, Nathan, you won't know about this, but basically in King Vendrick's castle, there was a Milfinito inside a cage that was basically been trapped inside this cage. And this is actually the weapon that we use to get into it, basically.
So it's basically a keyblade.
It is a keyblade, basically. Yeah, that's the first thing that I thought when I saw it. I was like, so you're giving me a keyblade then, basically. The funny thing is that the slot that you put this weapon into is pretty much like it is a keyblade anyway. So yeah, basically we've just gained ourselves a keyblade. If anybody doesn't know what that is, Kingdom Hearts, go check it out. It's a freaking fantastic game series.
Brilliant game.
And also give yourself a big slap for not knowing what it is. Because, yeah.
You need to play
slap.
that game.
Basically.
Yeah, you need a slap for not knowing what that game is.
So again, another nice bonfire. And we're basically now free from Shrine of Amana. Up these stairs this is a really interesting little part of the game, actually. Up these stairs is this door here. You have to be undead to get into it, and I think there's another.
So you've got to kill yourself.
Yes, you've got to be dead to be able to get in there. There is another thing that you've got to have as well. I can't remember what it is, but it's there's a certain condition you have to be under to go inside here. But once you go inside there, there'll be another Milfinito and a shrine, and in that shrine it's basically like getting unlimited human effigies, so that you can basically continue. Well, I say it's not like getting unlimited human effigies. Basically, there's a shrine there, and when you rest at it, you turn into a human.
Oh, right.
So if you're ever in a situation where you want to be a human, you haven't got a human effigy, you can come here, go all the way up the stairs, go to the shrine, click at it,
And with the new fast travel system,
fast
a
travel
lot
system is
easier.
fantastic. Yeah, so you can just come back here whenever you want.
Bonfire to bonfire.
Here is a chest with, I think, some arrows in it. Remember right? I think there's magic arrows. Yeah, magic arrows. Wow, that's pretty good. Considering that I had no idea.
Okay, now we went from Kingdom Hearts to The Legend of Zelda
Yeah.
in a couple of seconds.
And there's the edge, by the way, as well. So you got to be really careful in this area. Okay, so we're basically out of Shrine of Amana now. As soon as we get through this door, another Kingdom Hearts door. You know, why not?
I was actually looking for the Disney princesses.
Yeah. Just a pure Kingdom Hearts episode. There's tons of Kingdom Hearts references.
Same, another one there.
Yeah, just the
if people have played the game.
Yeah, the floors
at the very beginning.
the tutorial areas and stuff. Yeah, these I guess you could call that sort of a Kingdom Hearts sort of style thing.
Yeah,
but, obviously not as cool looking as Kingdom Hearts, but
yeah, definitely.
Still pretty good.
Yeah,
and once again, we are sitting here.
The graphics are okay, I suppose.
Could you imagine if Kingdom Hearts had this graphics?
Oh god, it'd be an amazing game.
Goodness. I say that, can I imagine it? Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out in probably about 2 years maybe. And oh my god, the graphics of that game look fantastic.
Well, Square Enix have blown the roof off all of my expectations with many games over the past few years now.
So, this room, now, you look at the ceiling, it's completely black, isn't it? Yeah, pitch black. There's nothing there. It's just completely, there's nothing there. Now, I was watching a guy called Ian B. He's awesome. He's really, really good. He's like Dark Souls community veteran. He's like way up there, basically. And I get quite a lot of my information from him, basically. And from what he said, he believes that this room was actually, in the early build, completely pitch black because they had a mechanic in the old game. That's why the torches are actually still inside this game. If we use a flame butterfly, got this torch. Now the one of the mechanics they had in the really early builds of Dark Souls was that everywhere was a lot darker, and you had to use a torch to get around to certain areas, basically.
Yeah.
And from what he thinks, he believes that this area was like that. It was basically pitch black, and there was a bit more to it, sort of thing. But in sort of the last build, they eventually realised that this was not the way to go, sort of thing, and they changed it, which is a shame, really, because I think it was a fantastic design mechanic. I think it might have gotten a little bit repetitive after a while, but yeah, I think it would have been a really, really good idea. Also, the graphics were a lot better in the early alpha build as well. So good that they had to go back, which kind of sucked as well. But
I'm just saying, it looked like we were about to head off to fight the Balrog.
Yeah, it does. This area down here does look a bit like that, doesn't it? Yeah, that's kind of. We've already fought the Balrog, actually. there was an episode where basically we killed someone called the Iron King, basically, and he comes out of this massive lava lake.
Fly, your fools!
And yeah, so he comes out of this lava lake and he starts like attacking you and stuff. But he looks exactly like the Balrog. I put a picture as like a reference to it, and you could just see the difference. It was literally exactly the same. The monster was pretty much exactly the same, and it was a great boss. It's a great boss fight, but it's a complete rip off.
What would you do if that was just like a stoner? It wasn't even an enemy.
Actually, that one then, the one with the torch, actually wasn't an enemy. He would have just walked around and just done, basically, that's all he does. Oh, fuck. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, he just walks around this area here and just sort of circles, really. Anyway, I think that just about does us for this episode. I've gone over a little bit, actually.
Top.
And, yeah, so basically next time we'll continue down the Undead Crypt and we'll get to... Well, I don't really want to make it a spoiler, but let's just say that we're getting a lot closer to a certain someone. Let's just say that. Guys, thank you for watching, and we will see you again next time. And thank you, Nathan, for joining us.
No problem.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.